Well,
Discord
hell.
operator.
Well, hello, people, and welcome to a new
Hello.
episode of the Menagerie, episode 12, named Questionable Means. I am, as usual, Jerry, and I'm the overseer for this campaign, which is a fancy way of saying I'm the DM or narrator. And I don't know what the hell that is that just appeared on the screen. Give me just a second.
Oh, well, I'm not watching the stream. What the hell appeared on the screen, people?
What?
What?
Error 520.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
Discord.
nice.
Okay, Discord is the Discord thing is borked. Give me a moment. Yay!
yes.
Technical difficulties. Discord overlay.
Does
You-
that mean they can't hear us?
No, they can hear us. Just the Discord overlay.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
overlay is fucked.
Fucked off.
In that case, Chera, would you like to start with introducing your character?
Oh yeah, I am Chera. I will be playing Magpie, who is our resident grease monkey of the group.
I'm Don. I'll be playing Nano, the resident hacker and wardroid nanny.
Yep.
Moria?
Oh, I'm Lemuria. I am the millennial wizard trapped in the body of a robot.
And the party mascot.
I am Panda, the party mascot. Murder Panda. Hashtag Blisk Bay, where you at? Also the parental.
I am Leon. I play John Nadimasto, the moray eel fishman mercenary. Finally said that right without
Yeah.
talking.
Yes.
Woo!
We're
It only
official.
took you 12 episodes.
I will admit it is my fault. I did choose a tongue twister.
You really did. Anyways, before we start, we thought that it might be good, as it's been suggested, we take a moment to make a bit of a recap of everything that happened so far. We are currently in 2070, but our story starts in 2069, namely the last day of 2069. Nano, Magpie, Naughty Mouse, and Panda form the Menagerie at the Angela Rikers Collective, a freelancer union. And their first job taken is a security detail at a first of a year event, at a New Year's Eve event, where there should have been just a simple ritual to help people find peace in a certain plaza in Cerulean Springs.
Hey.
That went horribly wrong due to still unknown means, but clearly some sort of foul play. What should have been a very safe ritual was turned into a massacre, with people being killed and possessed by an ethereal entity being summoned in the middle of a plaza during the festivities. From that point on, the party tried their best to find out what happened. They focused their investigations to Rockster, a humanist who with his group is bent on trying to make mutated people like Panda or Naughty Mouse seen as sick and be contained, who is completely against magic. And weirdly enough, during the events, the humanists went away before the whole thing went to hell, which raised suspicions, along with a number of other things. For example, the way that McCleary, the politician in charge of this event, behaved, or the fact that a mysterious fourth ritualist disappeared.
I'm gonna kill the mayor.
And this is where we are right now. At the moment, after taking a couple more jobs, one of which sent them to Rama, where they found a really weird chip that was later discovered to be Lemuria, with a dark history behind them. And after clearing an archaeological site where some weird cultists were trying to hide a cave entrance, chanting their praise to the Exarch, a mysterious figure only heard from in urban legends. They are currently taking inventory of what they know about the events of Azure Plaza, especially after Magpie tried to infiltrate the humanists with not great results as of this point.
Put F in the chat for the homies. Can we get an F in the chat?
Hold on.
Holding on.
Holding on.
That was rhetorical. You can continue.
Thanks, I hate it.
We are currently on the 5th of January of 2017.
Is it only the 5th just now?
Yeah, it is.
Fucking hell.
You guys did a lot of stuff in the last week.
I thought we were at least 1 or 2 weeks in.
No. It's no, not the 5th. It's like the 7th, but it's not that long forward.
All right, I've officially put an F in the chat.
And as the Menagerie is getting their going on with her new job, which is a weird surveillance job on a certain Nytequist that is starting to seem a bit weird, considering the person. They are taking inventory of what they know of the events of Azure Plaza, and they managed to finally get a possible meeting with Annabelle McCleary. And maybe, just maybe, in a couple days' time, get some answers from her odd behavior during the events of Circle of Unity event.
Hold the AT double hockey sticks up. When did we do that? What? Did I miss this?
The more Eel flirted with a cop and got an appointment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Appointment.
Good job, Eel.
Is that appointment of the poultry type?
It's the kind of appointment where you go, oh, what are you doing here? I was not expecting to run into you.
Is a type of appointment where you might encounter some male chickens.
Ah!
Oh dear.
I was right about to say not that type of appointment. So.
Oh dear.
There have been some insinuations here.
I wouldn't call it insinuations, more like forceful
Jerry?
insertions. Yes?
Do we need to roll for psychic damage after that horrible pun?
No, it's automatic damage. You can't avoid it.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I don't
And
think we
here
have any armor for that.
I did not have magic powers.
Anyways,
I don't know why y'all thought that. They
At the
had
very end of
astral
the
puke.
session- The funny thing is, at the very end of the session yesterday, not actually last week, Panda was like, "Oh yeah, let's invite everyone to like this barbecue. John, are you coming?" "No, I have plans." "All right, have fun." "Not that kind of plans."
exactly that kind of plans.
Anyways, with that being said,
There we go.
we cut back on a bit of an overcast day with the panda cooking on his grill and having a nice old time with his new foster kid, with their new foster kid.
I thought Panda was a she.
There
Hey.
it is.
The day.
Ray, I am incredibly
Say.
sorry.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Magpie is just sitting in one of the garden chairs, having some barbecue with like some twigs in her hair.
Well, yes, Magpie is getting after a very very botched entrance.
I mean, I did get in.
I mean,
I don't know what
you
you're talking
did. Technically, you got in. But
You're just lucky the turrets weren't installed yet.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I just haven't made the turrets yet.
but
All the wiring's there. They just need to be installed. They just need to be made to be installed.
No, I just got them. I'm just cleaning them in the lab.
But yeah, while they were making barbecue, Magpie managed to get in with
Via the
mixed
fence.
results. And
With few complications.
they were
I thought it was
about
lost. Okay. You guys have never been at this fancy neighborhood.
and
We're not a smuggling group. We don't need a fence man.
and they're about to catch up on the Nytequist job and what happened while Panda was surveilling Nytequist, and had a very very interesting conversation with the person Nytequist was scheming with. Take it away.
All right, so we're just barbecuing over here.
Yep.
How's the food,
Yes, indeed.
Magpie?
Yeah, Magpie is just like stuffing her face because someone threw out her dinner earlier today, right?
I
Yeah.
identified 3 types of mold.
Wow, last time it was only 2.
That's because the third one was still stuck to your fridge.
I guess Magpie doesn't have a fridge anymore.
Magpie still has a fridge. It might be a bit cleaner now, though.
She still has a fridge, it just smells of 7 different cleaning products right now.
Nice.
And the light char of a baby flamethrower. Yeah, I tried to trail the Nytequist dude earlier.
Oh,
Kind of
how did it
fucked
go?
up.
What do you mean? Fucked up.
Well,
What happened?
I was
Tell me.
spotted while they were meeting someone else. But it's okay. He kind of just walked away, and I just trailed his friend.
What?
And I found out.
What? Okay. How? Like, tell me, how did it go?
So there was no interaction with Nytequist. I just was watching him meet up with someone else. And then after he left, I went to follow the person that he left behind. They called me out because, it's kind of hard to be this thick and beautiful and not be caught.
Wow. Okay.
And,
I mean, I guess yes. I don't know how this feels like.
sorry, Janine's got me confident. But basically, they weren't doing anything shady. You know that stupid AR game?
Well,
There's a
there are a
few.
lot of them.
Like the one where people try to act like noir people. Like they act like us freelancers. They act like they're basically doing our job, but it's AR.
I mean, I thought you were playing that as well. Oh no.
Yeah, he got me into it.
Oh boy.
I'll log on later. It's probably gonna be fucking hilarious. But
Okay, please do film it. I am very curious how that's gonna go down.
honey, just check my streaming channel. Postal Pandas.
Oh god.
Come on, keep up.
I
But
mean,
yeah, they were just playing that, and oh,
oh
he
boy.
was so cringy. He was a complete weeb. Hey Jerry, did I record any of me talking to him?
I will say if you want to have recorded it, I will allow that. But next time, when you want to record things, do make it clear. I will allow this, but
Okay.
whenever you want, you say I'm going to record. Tell me you're going to record, because
Okay.
I think the only character that doesn't have to specify that is Nano.
yeah,
Because she records everything.
that is
Okay.
true.
Yeah, so does Hornet. Like Hornet records everything.
Not only
I-
do I record everything, it gets externally saved.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I think,
we'll need to
I
have a
think we
talk
actually
about that as well.
for which he
Okay.
doesn't record stuff.
like Hornet only records when she is active though.
Yeah, no, of course.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna send a minute of this guy just acting like a straight weeaboo and me calling him out for it. And I'm just gonna send a picture of Kaido from Kuso Psyche. This weeb. It's like basically this.
Oh boy.
Magpie,
Yes?
you will see this guy looking at Panda, going, I see you there. You is my dealings with Nytequist. It's not for you to discover.
Holy shit, I knew that guy was gonna be edgy, but I didn't think he was gonna be this edgy. Fucking hell.
Oh, it's so cringy. It's great.
And how much are you showing of a conversation, Panda?
You know what? Fuck it. I trust Magpie, all of it.
All of it. Okay. Eventually, you can see that this guy drops the act when Panda starts calling him out on this, and suddenly, the conversation becomes really, really nerdy and nice.
Is this like a 16-year-old wimpy kid?
No, it's you will say is in his mid-20s, and kind of a normal guy. Really nothing too weird. And
It's
he eventually tells Panda that he has a date and is trying to shake Panda off. Until we start striking conversation and discussing about the game, and he goes, "Yeah, no, we were playing Shadow Brokers, and it's fun, LARPing sort of stuff."
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool.
Okay, amazing.
And
Yeah.
there are other
I
details.
knew that these people existed, but somehow I never expected to encounter them.
Neither did I. But I've got to tell you,
I mean,
it was a lot of fucking fun.
A bit out of context and out of character. I have done the exact same thing in Paranoia Happiness is
In mandatory, yeah.
mandatory. I have found the underground LARPing group.
Nice. But yeah, that should have also shown Panda admitting, maybe I'm not alright.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a part of the conversation where it goes, clearly this person recognizes them, and they ask them how they are after the first of the year event. And there's a bit of a conversation about a therapist as well.
Mm.
So, yeah. You're now
And,
privy to this.
So Dennis has his first therapy appointment soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess that's useful. I had never experienced that, to be honest.
It is useful and very helpful.
Okay, I will take your word on that.
Okay.
And Daniel just waves with his gloved hand. Hello.
Hello. She waves back. Like, do you have any coffee?
Oh yeah.
Nano might have thrown that one out as well.
Who
not
throws
sure.
out
Let's
coffee?
see. You get some out of the early 2000s Keurig or the new model? What do you
As
prefer?
long as it's coffee, it doesn't matter.
I'm about to make the wimpiest frappuccino I've ever seen in my life. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds good. I love a good frappuccino. That was out of character
It's-
as well.
It's gonna be St. Patty's Day themed.
Nice.
Aw.
Yes. It'll have Lucky Charm flavors.
What? I don't know how Lucky Charm tastes like apart from sugar, so...
Marshmallows.
The marshmallows to me always remind me of cotton candy.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Like a very dense cotton candy.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
once you get that to Magpie, she's gonna be like, what the hell? This is not St. Patrick's Day flavored. And then she's gonna ask if you have any whiskey. Because that's St. Patrick's flavored.
Give me a second. Do
I
you
feel
want
the
the
need
whiskey
to
that
clarify that cotton candy is pure sugar.
Cotton candy is pure fucking sugar.
it is?
It is.
It is. It'll
So it's
energize her,
marshmallow.
damn sure. Do you want the alchemical whiskey or just the whiskey?
The alcoholic whiskey.
Both of them are alcoholic.
Yes. The one you would drink, not the one you would use for your weird experiments.
I drink both.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That sounds like drinking cooking wine, not a good idea.
Just give them a shot of each.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like I
shout
can
out
tell.
test this shit.
That explains so much.
Oh boy. Was that some shade on me or some shade on Panda?
Take it
Probably
as you will.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the alchemical whiskey probably has a happy making effect.
Okay. I like being happy. It's rare as
Yes.
well.
Fuck shit, yeah. Yeah, there's significantly less in the happy bottle.
Damn.
That explains so much.
Fuck.
Alright. I will say it's not strong enough to require rolls or anything. It's just...
Thank you.
You just start feeling happy again.
Yeah, it has like this mild...
She starts feeling happy for the first time in a while. Well, not true, but yes.
Not true, but also completely true.
First time since the day before.
I mean,
Alright,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the name of the whiskey. I made a name for the whiskey. The false life spell. Like in D&D. 1d4 plus 4. False life. It's happiness. This just got dark.
Very much.
Is anyone ever truly happy? Like, come on.
Oh!
Just life.
Jesus. Okay.
Y'all trying to get philosophical in this house?
No, I'm just depressed.
Harry, I
Can I
feel
get
like
a hug in the
we
chat?
fade to black and go to a happier scene somewhere else in this world.
Yeah, I was about to say. As these
Can we put a hug in
happens,
the chat?
Can I get an F for Magpie?
In the chat, boy.
as this happens, Lemuria,
Yes.
after Panda after Panda left to check on this guy that Nytequist was talking with. You've been left to continue following Nytequist.
Yeah.
It's been a couple hours. You followed him around, and if Nytequist managed to notice you, it doesn't seem to care. It has a very, very natural and non-committal attitude for someone who is supposed to be a possible corporate spy.
Okay. So I've also realized where I got a little bit lost with being updated on things. I wasn't here last session, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. I was wondering, like, you were sending me the messages going, who the hell is Nytequist?
But it was the session before that you
Yeah,
got
that
the
was
job
the
on
session
Nytequist.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I should
You're
remember these.
spying on somebody that we have been hired to spy on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the job is
They
supposed
are
to
a
be.
confirmed weeb.
The job is supposed to be you have to spy on this person. You don't have to make approach, but if this person is in danger, you do need to intervene.
Okay. So I guess I'm not going to intervene. Just going to do pure stealthy, not really caring. I guess I'm looking at this person.
Okay, just to make sure, roll me a stealth, please.
Yep. Stealth is. Stealth. Do I have stealth?
I'm not sure if you have it, but it should
I
be
do.
on your character sheet.
You have no stealth. You may now suffer.
Where's my character? There we go.
If you hear the shouting, it's my father who's shouting at cats.
Okay.
Ah, yes. We love this.
Alright. Yeah, you have a small frame despite the very noticeable wizard hat. You are managing to keep a low profile.
I'd like to think someone would have taken the fucking wizard hat off.
No.
Wizard
No.
hat stays.
Why the fuck would we take off your wizard hat? Who tampers with wizards like that? That's just rude.
But yeah, you're managing to keep a good distance with this guy, keeping an eye on him, and you can see that he eventually goes into a store and just stays there. It's a general store. It's nothing too fancy. It's like a little corner shop of implant mods.
Then I am going to stake the place out.
Okay.
Just wait for him to turn up again.
It's-
And also how long it takes.
I mean, if you look into the window of a store,
Might casually have a look, yes.
then you will see that he is wearing the uniform of a store. And is talking with the clients and showcasing pieces.
So he works here.
Apparently.
He appears to work here. What time is it?
At the moment, the meeting with the guy was at about 12 p.m. You have been staking him. It's, I will say, 5 p.m. more or less.
So he does some sort of evening shift here.
Apparently, he does. Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna find a sinister back alley to blend in with the bins.
It's not hard.
And just watch him with horrifying, glowing green eyes.
You're gonna give this poor guy nightmares for the few weeks to come.
I hope so.
Give me a second, gonna have to roll to see if it
How many
notices
people
it.
noticed the wizard had him?
All of them.
Well, as long as he doesn't put the robe on, the wizard, that is not a problem.
Wait. Does Lemuria have a robe?
There might be a robe somewhere at my charge's house.
Amazing.
I'd like to imagine that the wizard hat it's like a deep purple with like
Ah.
stars and like crescent moons on it, but the stars and crescent moons are painted in glow in the dark paint.
Yes.
No, they're not in glow-in-the-dark paint. Unfortunately, we were out after the armor nanny tattoo.
Yeah. From time to time, you can see Nytequist watching through the store, but doesn't really seem to pay much attention to you. It just keeps working.
If you were to sell secrets, doing it under the guise of having a client walk in wouldn't be too bad of a cover, right?
That's a fair point.
For now, I just want to see what sort of a... Like, okay, so what's this corner shop? Is it... Ugh. Does it have any sort of, like, brand name or chain name?
It seems to be a chain that you could reconduce to Lifecraft. It's basically one of the minor companies that they keep that hold chains for them, right? It's like, there are fast food joints or things like that are tied to bigger corporations. It's something along those lines.
Yeah, subsidiaries.
Yeah, it's a pretty well-known subsidiary of Lifecraft.
And who's employing this person? Oh, who's employing us to... Who suspects this person is spying on who?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, if it's corporate espionage, who thinks this person is spying on who?
Oh, by the details of a job, apparently this person is employed with another person for another company and is selling corporate secrets.
From who?
From your employer's company.
Okay, who
Which
is my
is-
employer's company?
Give me just a second, I need to find the name again.
This is...
Oh, that's not the D&D. Oh, that's not the tabletop. Yo.
I have the name. I wrote it down. I just didn't pull out my notes yet. Give me a second.
Don't worry, I forgot the name of the whole name of an inn at one point
Amazing.
that I created. Like it was a Homer and everything. It's like this, it's a forest-themed woodland area. I'll remember the name. I did not remember the name.
Give me a moment. The company that has been given to you as a name is Geno Farm.
Geno Farm. Are they a part of subsidiary of...
No, roll me a knowledge, please, but with disadvantage considering your past.
Yeah, I don't think I have knowledge of... Yeah, I've got knowledge history. Alright, so what's the... It's a disadvantage as it sounds?
Yeah, disadvantage is down. Just roll it twice, keep the lowest. Okay. I mean, it's still pretty good. You've seen Geno Farm somewhere while browsing the net. While you were looking for your past. you can't really put your finger on where, though. You know you've seen the name, just not sure what it was related to. You probably didn't pay much attention to it while you were searching for something else. It was like a pop-up banner somewhere.
Yeah, okay. I mean, alright, I'll make a mental note that this seems to be where he is, and then just... Yeah, this is my evening, I guess.
Pretty much.
Easy. The easiest however many credits I've ever made.
Did you... Very important question. Did you steal one of the books out of the library to read while you wait?
No. Why would I don't have pockets?
Do you regret that?
No, it'll be fine.
Alright.
It's money.
It really is.
You like money. I'm sorry, kids.
What? Money? Yes. Hello?
Money, yeah. What?
Money?
Wait,
yes.
what?
Money me?
You are
Money,
getting
yeah,
paid to
what?
spy on this guy. You know that, right? Like,
Yes, money.
Money?
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 The entirety of America's government. Money?
Yeah.
Money?
Oh god, it sounds like the seagulls in...
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was going for.
What?
Mine.
Money?
And this is us for the next 5 fucking minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
Nano and Naughty Mouse, what are you doing in the meantime?
Naughty Mouse? How skilled are you at going unobserved?
So skilled that we don't know that he's here now.
He answered, but none of us heard him.
Be gone. Oh, wow.
Leon?
Not too much.
Pressure!
Leon?
Leon?
No, Tim Else.
Yes. I have to see you a question.
Did Leon do me?
Yes.
I thought you were not asking. I thought you were asking Liam.
Oh god!
Nice.
God damn it.
I said Naughty Mouse!
This is
I
gonna
didn't hear
be...
the Naughty Mouse part. I heard because Lemuria is the one that's actively spying on the guy. I thought, how well are you going unnoticed? Because I thought, oh, what's that? John is, I think I mentioned before, has been. Sorry about that. Also, he has a tendency to blend in socially. Like, if you were looking for him, you could like pick him out in the crowd. He can't like blend it. He doesn't have chameleon skin or anything, but he's very good at modifying like his posture and his behavior to kind of fit in with the crowd around.
Ah, you got savoir-faire.
Yeah.
How confident are you in your ability to blend into a crowd when there's humanists present?
He's talking about the more I feel like the guy.
Boo! Down with those dirty mutants.
Just imagine Naughty Mouse in one of those full head like Halloween masks.
It's like I like to imagine. So there's this act, and I think it was like it was something along the lines of like this blind black guy was in with this racist group, and he couldn't tell that he was black, so he's just like, yeah. I feel like that would have to be the situation I'd be playing. Where I'd have to pretend
That was a
I'm
Dave
blind
Chappelle
and
skit.
yeah, that. So, I didn't know the name. That's why I was like, I couldn't say the Dave Chappelle skit. I was just like, I just remember the concept.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the route
I remember that skit. Oh my god.
Oh.
Sir, you're black. What?
That route, I'd have to play like or I'd have to play the route of I think this is a curse, and I want to help you guys look for a cure for it, kind of angle. Which I feel like is the easier one of the two is gonna be the latter.
I don't need you to infiltrate their organization. I need you to
Guys,
drop an apparatus off close by to them.
guys,
Oh,
Not even
that's
just a
good.
second. We
I
just got
thought you needed me in the crowd itself.
What did we get?
a donation
Guess from
Oh,
who?
thank you.
Guess from who, Jerry?
from
Guess from who,
Andrea.
Jerry?
Yeah, from Andrea. Thank you.
Yeah.
And tell us in chat who do you want the advantage or disadvantage to go to?
Oh no, I forgot about that.
Our first donation. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Money? Thank you.
Yeah, tell us in chat who you want the advantage or disadvantage to go to, and we're gonna.
We just hit 10 viewers.
Yay!
Nice.
We love our viewers. I love my fans.
Yeah.
No, that's a callback. Only like 3 people here are good.
Give me a second.
Time for me to be illiterate.
Basically what I require of you, John, is for a proxy to be dropped off close enough to Mr. Rockster so that I'm capable of hacking into his devices without being present, for I am very hard to hide.
I mean, I can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. I feel like you called John because John's not at the barbecue.
I'm also not at the barbecue.
Oh, did the barbecue already end?
No, the barbecue is going. I don't eat. Why would I be at a barbecue?
So
Yes, I have learned how to cook robot sustenance.
Exactly. I just get an oil smoothie or something.
She's gonna take some mega bites.
God damn it.
Oh
Roll for
Oh.
damage.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a 1d8 right there.
no! Yeah. Oh god, that was horrible.
Oh, that was
And you ju-
fucking powerful.
That's
This-
almost bad enough to become merch.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
So have I lost that?
an advantage.
No, make that merch. I need you to type that out right now.
Yeah, someone typed it out, please.
Oh, alright, oh yeah. We're gonna do it.
Lemuria, you said that. Have the honor of typing it out.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
Thank you. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
But yeah. Aside from that,
Where were we again?
you were trying to convince John to get closer to Rockstar.
I need John to get close enough to Rockstar to drop off a proxy so I can hack into him without actually being near him, because I have a feeling that Flash Paint Robot is quite hard to hide.
That might be a
Especially
good
if they
feeling.
have seen me before.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I haven't had that much trouble before being sneaky, so we should be fine. How close do you need it?
Terry, how close do you need to get a proxy to work?
So here's the thing: you will need to be close, as in you as a person, because it will have to be in your range.
Which is why I want to drop off a proxy to extend my range.
Yes, but to drop off a proxy, you need to be close to a proxy. Like, the proxy works for this. Works like this. If you get to to a terminal or something like that, you can drop a proxy, so you don't need to use the geolocked. You don't need to worry about the geolocked aspect of it. So a proxy that.
Okay, Moshi Moshi, what the fuck?
Oh Jesus!
Nothing.
Boy, I am. Damn Guild Wars 2, damn.
But yeah, basically, the proxy tends to work mostly for terminals. If you want to hack into someone, you need to be close. There are two different systems.
Hello.
Damn it! I thought a proxy would extend my hacking range
No, it
by
will
being
be,
proxy to the target.
No, it's just to avoid the geolocking aspect of a terminal. Which I can tell you this: you can do this. You can have John keeping tabs on Rockstar, and then get close to drop a proxy on Rockstar terminal at his house. You could do that.
Do you think you could do that, John?
You might have to walk me through a couple stuff because I'm not the greatest with technology, but just tell me where you need me to put the damn thing and I'll plug it in, I guess.
I will set you up with detailed instructions.
Good to know. Yes, I can handle setting something up.
Alright.
Is there a certain piece of hardware you need me to come get, or is it just...
Unless you have proxies laying around.
No.
I will meet you at the guild.
Sounds good.
And I will.
Jerry, your mother is precious.
Oh.
Aww.
She's watching the stream. Everyone say hi.
Nice.
Cheers.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi. We love you.
We do.
Yes.
And I will hand over a proxy and send over detailed instructions and tell them to reach out if they have any questions.
Okay. So, this will require Naughty Mouse. This will require you to follow Rockstar, because Nano, you have a bit of a read of what are Rockstar movements during the day after with the program that you made, right?
Yes.
But you don't know where he lives.
No, because
So-
my program has not been running long enough yet.
It's not just that. It's just the fact you don't know if he's staying at someone else's house or anything else.
Exactly.
So you will need to have eyes on the person to see which one of his movements might be the right one to find his location.
I will also supply Naughty Mouse with the current location of the floating arm.
Okay.
Amazing. The floating arm.
I mean, it's technically what it is at the moment.
That is,
Indeed true.
I have an internal map with my location, my charge's location, you guys' location, and then a floating arm.
Yeah,
That's my brain.
If you have an internal map like that, you see every now and then Magpie is not on it, specifically when she meets the surgeon at the usual place.
Mm-hmm.
There are moments where Magpie's signal goes off grid for a while.
Yeah, and then that just turns into a stationary angry face icon of Magpie until I can find them again.
Oh man, it's adorable.
God.
I have some weird things in my programming and I don't know how to change that.
No, we love it.
We do.
That sounded so pained.
Have
Also,
you
hi,
ever
Scarlett.
had a teenager hack into your brain and change your settings?
I think ask parents about that. I'm pretty sure Dennis is about to get to Panda,
Ooh.
or Panda will get to Dennis. Who knows?
But yeah, with that being said, do you guys want to do anything else during the day, or?
Um, how's Janine doing?
I will say, have you called her? Have you kept in touch
Yeah,
with
I
her?
was supposed to. Meet her with her the day Dennis came over.
Yeah, you had a nice evening. Like you
Okay.
had a nice encounter, and she will write you in the morning. Pardon?
Yeah. What's up?
Uh, I know you told me about that you need to keep track on McCleary as well, right?
Yeah.
I just been given word that she's gonna be at the police station in a couple of days.
We already know!
Well, you do. Panda still doesn't.
Oh, right!
Fuck oh shit! Oh god. Oh, thanks, Fave.
I don't know what happened. Like this apparently this Inspector Goodman called her in. Uh, I will be there as well. Of course, you know
Oh, you're gonna.
it is my job and everything. Just I mean, not sure why they will want to talk with her. She's in the clear, right? Like she's a. I understand she's been acting really weird lately, but she she has to be in the clear, right? Like she will never have
More
part
than
in anything
likely.
like that.
Goodman's a good cop, so she's probably going to be fine. They're probably just reaching out to her because she was involved with the event. She's probably not in trouble, but I'll tell you what, sweetie. I'll show up to support just in case.
Yeah, thank you. I, I will really need it. I am. I'm getting nervous again. I thought. I thought it was over. You know. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
After all that, I thought. You know. Maybe now that this job was starting to get a bit. To lay down a bit. I could relax, but now she's back after a week, and now I'm back at that anxiety and trying to organize everything. But I know nothing. I just know that she's getting there, and then like it's
Sweetie,
yeah.
don't let yourself be trapped by someone else's stress. If you feel something is too much for you, you need to say it before things continue to worsen. Now, listen to me. Take some deep breaths.
Yes.
I'm barbecuing right now, so you can come over and get some nom noms. Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay. Can I come to you?
You can come to me. Yes.
All right. Thanks.
Love you, sweetie.
Love you too.
Hands up.
And in about, I will say, half an hour, you can see this car pull over on the in front of your mansion, and a familiar winged figure coming out of it.
Right, she's an
I-
angel, I forgot.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I forgot!
The angel got an angel.
Aw. And she, it's getting dark outside, and she is wrapped into a nice heavy coat because of the cold. And sees you making barbecue and waves at you and waits for the gate to open.
I walk over to the gate and open it for her. Just like, don't even let that shit out open. Come on.
Aw.
Like, sorry.
Oh no, please, go on.
Magpie is just softly snoozing in one of the garden chairs after the coffee because she, like, you know that feeling you get like in the first half an hour after you drank your coffee.
Yes.
That you get super tired, and she managed to doze off a little bit. There's like a soft snoring there.
Okay.
Panda dropped a blanket on you.
Yeah, it is cold, by the way. Like, you are still in January. Let me remind you of that.
Just dropped a thick ass blanket on her.
I mean, I would expect Panda to be so like wealthy that they have like a heated garden or something.
It could be. I can.
Probably terrace heaters or something like that.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
That can be rolled in. I agree. Yeah.
Or a bunch of flowers connected to red essence.
Jesus, that will be very wealthy, maybe even more than your level of wealthy. Like you're talking using full-on chemicals for
too
heating a
much.
house.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Question: did I ever finish those wing warmers I wanted to make for Janine?
I will say yes. It will be the same sort of thing that you will do for the sweaters that you were making, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have done them pretty easily.
Okay. No rolls.
I will say no. They're a bit janky like the other ones.
Shit.
I mean,
Magpie, I'm gonna be asking you for a lot of shit later. You know biomechanics.
But yeah, Janine comes in, hugs you tight, and gives you a kiss and goes, "So I'm sorry that I'm back after me. I didn't want to impose. I was here yesterday, and now I'm back here. I'm a mess."
Panda just whispers, "What if I wanted you here all the time, though?"
Oh, that is.
Like Magpie just opens one eye and just, like looks at them sneakily.
That is.
It's
sudden.
no problem coming back over, sweetie. You're fine.
Thank you.
I realized low-key that may have been taken out of context.
Yeah, that's like. She looks at you and
Might have
goes.
sounded a little serial killery.
She looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I mean, we still need to work on your diplomacy, don't we?"
I do.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
do.
good at words.
You're good at other things. You're very good at other things.
Can we just insert some starlight butterflies here?
Yeah, we can.
Sweet.
And she looks over to you, Magpie, and goes, "Oh, you were one of her friend, right?
Hi, and she just like waves her hand.
Hey, I think you remember me, Janine?
I'm Magpie.
Yeah,
Finger guns.
yeah, that's... Now I remember you.
Finger guns back at Magpie.
Amazing.
How have you been? It's been a while.
Like Magpie just looks around. She's not sure if she's talking to her. I guess I've been better. I've been worse. How have you been? What happened to your boss?
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I'm here. I'm a bit of a mess now. She's been summoned by the police, and I'll have to be there, and everything was going fine, and then now she's back after that, and
I feel like this sounds like you need a St. Patrick style coffee.
What do you mean as a St. Patrick's style coffee?
Found it?
Well, I made a thing.
She looks at you and goes, "What did you make?"
Some very happy coffee. Panda goes and gets the bottle of happy whiskey they made.
Oh, oh, I see. Yeah, I could use that.
Yeah. Just pour her a
missed
shot.
something and I don't know what I missed because my grandma called.
It's we're just having a bit of a scene between
I
Jenny
got
and
Janine back.
Okay, I got that part.
Okay. I took out the happy whiskey again.
Okay.
Just catching Leon back up. Also, apparently, I started grilling veggie burgers for John. Because he's a vegetarian.
Yeah, John is apparently.
Yeah. So we're all just
Have you seen the state of the meat in
enjoying.
this economy? It's disgusting.
It is. Panda has not once said that they were making themselves any burgers. I'm eating a salad.
A bamboo salad?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, what passes as bamboo in this day and age, at the very least?
Homegrown, bitch.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So we're all just gonna sit here drinking our happy whiskey, huh?
okay.
I mean, what is a barbecue without alcohol?
What
Fair
is
point.
a barbecue without alcohol?
True, but it's usually beer.
You haven't been to a Hungarian, like, quote-unquote barbecue. You start at 10, the men start with palinka, which is about a bit stronger than vodka. It's usually about 70-80 degrees alcohol.
Jesus.
Shit.
Yes. And they are usually passed out by about 2, and the women just continue on cooking the goulash and shit like that.
I must visit
I wanna
Eastern
go
Europe
to-
sometime.
I mean, when we
I
can,
want to go to Hungary.
when we
Corona
will-
must stop.
yeah, exactly. Well, when we're gonna be able to, I think we know what we're gonna do.
So if we ever do face-to-face sessions, we know where we're meeting up now?
Yeah. I will say that's a good idea.
We are just gonna rent a house like near the Lake Balaton and just chill there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll call it the Menagerie house. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah.
like the special house, like this special episode, we want to do something like the live event for. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
We'll have
be
a
ready for the German pensioners.
We'll just have our own X-Men house.
Hell
The
yeah.
German what?
German
Oh,
pensioners. So the thing is, Hungary had open borders during the Second World War, so people from East and West Germany came down to Hungary to meet, and they usually went to the Lake Balaton.
Oh.
Huh. Nice.
Oh, pensioners.
Wow.
Yeah.
What other
Little
stream
piece
is
of
giving you these
history.
history lessons?
I know, right?
The
We're
history stream.
educational.
Educational, hell yeah.
We're educational.
I'll need to add the tag later. Anyways, unless there's something specific you guys want to talk about, we're gonna go through what happens during the night.
I'm
Oh.
good.
Okay,
I
love you
just-
too.
I want to say something that Panda's probably going to be doing, considering they're probably going to get a little bit tipsy.
Okay.
The drunker I get, the more creative I get with just testing new magic.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
That's one of my integrities, just testing out new magic.
Oh, drunk science.
Yeah.
Drunk
that's
science,
the thing.
baby.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
Well,
Do you want to grow wings to mimic your girlfriend?
yes.
Ooh, homemade mutagens. Nice.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot. I will say a modification like that depends on how. I will say you want it to be temporary, I suppose.
Very.
Okay. It would be personal temporary about 5-6 points of ether.
5-6 points of ether.
Yeah,
Fuck
6 points of
yeah.
ether.
6
And
points of ether?
yeah, and you're gonna have to roll me 1d6 because restructuring bones, it's not easy and it fucking hurts.
I'm gonna have to roll what?
A d6, you are going to take damage from this.
Alright. That is fair, yes.
You're drunk. Your pain sensors are muted.
Yeah, well,
They
the
are.
base sensor are. The body is not bad. Jesus. Yeah, well,
Please don't die.
Magpie and Janine and Daniel. Are you going to do this in front of them?
Nah, I went to the backyard.
Okay. You start.
Sorry, I just imagine like Panda doing this in the. It's the cellar, right? In the cellar, and just hearing screams
lab.
at night from the cellar.
I was about to say, like, as you are up, enjoying the barbecue and everything, you start hearing. These really, really bone crunching noise. And Panda, I will say with that roll, yes, you're probably gonna hear some pain moans.
Oh, this is not best idea. Not epic gamer moves. And I'm kind of just like rolling my shoulders and trying to get a hang of the wings.
I feel like this is about as good of an idea as Magpie trying to get into the humanist first.
I'm a Pegasus. Go Pegasus!
Pegasus.
Where do the wings attach?
The wings attached.
On my human back.
Okay.
And as Panda comes back out, you can see these wide.
Please tell me they're furry wings instead of feathered wings.
Oh no, they're skin wings.
Oh, I hate
wings.
that.
You don't have feathers.
I hate that.
You don't have feathers.
I mean, I could use Corpus to like recolor them, couldn't I?
You can, yes.
Great, I'll do that.
This is horrifying.
I'll make them appear furry.
Okay.
And like just basic panda colors.
You've just got 2 fursuits hanging off the back of your horse body.
You can see Panda coming out of a cellar with this black and
I'm
white
using both. I did a bad.
membranous wings. And then it looks at you and goes, oh shit!
I facepalm. I did a bad.
You did. Can you undo it?
Yes, it is temporary.
Okay, are you okay?
Probably last. It's not only a minute. No, it hurt like a bitch.
So it looks at you and goes, are you okay? Yeah, those were some really, really weird noises coming from down there.
Don't pay attention to the noises. So when I get a little tipsy, or just anytime, I like to try new magics. Sometimes they're good.
No,
Sometimes they're absolute garbage.
yeah, no, that's
I
But
hate it.
Panda, I will say this. Outside of combat, you will be able to do this again, and they will be functional as wings for about a minute.
Okay, that's how much I thought they would last. God, I hate that. Whew.
So,
Panda have wings.
give yourself a form for this. It's gonna cost 6. And it's gonna be 1 minute, and it's gonna take it's gonna make you take 1d4 of damage. It was 1d6 now because it's the first time you tried it, but for 1d4 of damage, you can have wings for up to 1 minute to use it as you would use it normal mutated wings.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in my mutation section 6 ether. Will they look better next time?
I mean, with practice.
Okay. God, bone shaping is something else, huh?
It's really like one thing is if you want to make like bone blades or something like that, it's really easy to just jot the bones out. Fuck it.
Yeah.
This you're making a very weird and very specific structure out of bones. Like you're going full speed scale here, and
Like, maybe I should just get a fanny pack of, like, bird bones and shit so I could just turn those into wings and plop them on myself.
it will need to be alive.
It would need to be alive?
Yeah.
Fusion, ha!
Oh God.
I hate it. Why did I do this?
I don't know.
So with these wings, can I just become a sky sniper for a minute?
Well, if you start from very high above, you're cold. Because it gives you the ability to glide. You can't take flight with them. You can just glide.
Glide. Hell yeah.
You can basically give yourself featherfall.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Or someone else.
Ow!
Oh god.
I mean, technically
yeah.
you can.
Yeah, I can.
Cherry,
Anyone want Featherfall?
Yes.
Cherry, would that work on me or Lemuria?
No, that
don't have
won't,
bones.
that will
Okay.
need material to do the same thing.
I am very grateful right now. I will take that fall damage. Gladly.
I will take that fall damage.
But yeah, that is your night, and
Oh god, yeah.
yeah, I'm considering that give me a second.
I have traumatized my girlfriend.
I was about to roll for that.
Amazing.
No, you didn't traumatize her.
Thank God, because I didn't make them for her. I just wanted to fly. I just heard the suggestion and was like, wait, Drunk Panda Brain says that's a good answer. Yeah, I'll try to fly.
That didn't really work. But yeah,
Anytime we have a Drunk Panda and I'm thinking about trying new fucking magics, everyone just suggests the silliest shit and I'll do it.
Noted.
Noted?
Cherry,
Hell
does
yeah.
John get anywhere close to dropping off my
I
property?
was about to say, John,
Yes.
as all this goes on, and you luckily aren't there to assist, you,
We are blissfully unaware.
Magpie, are you recording this, by the way?
No. I don't think so. I
Good.
don't have Hornet with me, so it's...
Well, you have a Muse. You can record with Muse as well.
That is true, but I think Magpie is just sitting horrified in the corner.
This is what happens to bad children.
But yeah, John, you
Yes.
How do you want to follow Rockstar? As in, what tactics are you going to apply to this?
That's a good question. I have questions to determine that. Alright, so I take it because he's from the part of the humanist person, I'm ahead of it, he's not going to be around a lot of gatecrafters.
Uh-huh.
And exactly how close? Do we need to put in like the same room or like right outside the building?
You will need to be in the room where the terminal is. At the moment, you're being like what you're being tasked at the moment is to find where Rockstar lives and basically drop the proxy to bypass the geolocking capacity of a terminal. Rockstar doesn't need to be inside. You just need to plant it into the room with his terminal.
Terminal. Got it. Alright. So. So I played a hacker before, so I know generally how I could find like the terminal if I were a hacker, which would be I would look for that base connection between him and where his terminal is. But I'm not a hacker this time.
No, but you just need to plant the proxy. Like, that's what you need to do. You have a little piece of hardware that you can just drop in so that Nano can then hack into the computer.
Do I need
You
to, like,
need
punch
to
in
be a
USB?
stalker for a little bit.
Okay, that I can do.
Yeah, that's the plan. Stalker and burglar, more or less.
And then when he leaves again, you become a burglar, you break in, and instead of stealing shit, you leave something.
Alright. So
Preferably very well hidden.
And preferably without getting noticed.
exactly. Oh, that's gonna be the hardest part of it because we only have one human in the group and he already knows her. Alright, so let's get jiggy with it. Alright, hold on. I need to do something real quick.
Okay.
So
And in the background, we hear Ka's new album.
Well,
yes, she's
we
singing
do
one of the
need
oldies.
new loops.
We need new what?
No, loops.
Every morning, a missionary advertises me on song. He tells the native population that civilization
sorry about that.
is
I'm at my grandma's shop and she called me in the middle at like 2 o'clock saying, "Hey, get the cherry pie ready. Someone's coming to buy it."
Okay.
nice.
Alright.
You have cherry pies.
I could use a
Oh.
cherry pie right now.
Yeah.
We have cherry pies, there's key lime, we've made peach, we've made lemon meringue.
Damn, that sounds
lemon
good.
Hey, Leon,
Yeah.
I need you to ship me some pie.
Yes, please.
So our second face-to-face session.
I mean, we could just make a pie together, or like a couple of pies.
Yes. Second face-to-face session in Leon's grandma's shop.
Nice.
It's
Sounds
not
good.
big enough for all of us.
We'll stack.
Yeah.
We're Minecraft
Alright, so-
blocks. We'll stack.
But yeah,
Alright,
John. So,
Alright, so what was the question before this?
how are you going about following Rockstar and planting this proxy into his house?
So I was given the general location of the floating arm.
Yes.
Yes. Which will now appear on your Musem overlay in the same fashion I see it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Meaning, I am going to go to that general location and stick as close as I possibly can to it without heading into humanist first territory.
Okay.
Wait, did we figure out last time if we can see the guy wanking?
Ranking?
Wanking. Like jerking
Oh!
off with the arm. Yep.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
There was an attempt of that, yes. I will say no. No, you can't.
Ah.
At least you can't know for sure what he's doing with that arm. Oh.
It could also be hammering something in his lap.
Or sewing something.
Yeah.
You know.
Very feverishly.
Yeah.
You know,
Chopping
sometimes
onions.
he's just jacking.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong. No shame.
But yeah, no, consider that you have advantage of knowing where the arm is at any time. Give me a stealth check with advantage, please.
Hell yeah.
Because you don't need to maintain visual.
Yeah, you can just be in the general vicinity.
I like to imagine that there's like buildings and social gathering areas that are around there that like I could just like pop in and like sit next to a window, or at least or something along the line, so that
Yeah,
I
or
have getting a visual.
even if it goes into humanist territory, you can just stall the movements to find the next closest exit, sort of thing.
If I can find myself.
This should be on your character sheet.
Yep.
Should I just keep forgetting where I place it?
I think it's in
It's
practical.
It's in athletics. It's in athletics.
Yes, I
Athletics
yeah.
and coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong one. I accidentally hit mental stat. Standard roll.
Standard rolls.
I keep forgetting that I need to click on my token.
Yeah, that will be useful.
Yo, Magpie.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, yes, she's still horrified and like, just.
Oh
just,
shit! I didn't even mean to do that in character.
I wasn't sure if you were doing it in character, so I just went in character.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
No, Kara. You know how we've talked about Kalita a couple times in these sessions?
Yep.
Do you want to draw them sometime?
Sure thing. Send me a
Fuck yeah.
description and the sketch.
How do you
Fuck
spell
yeah.
sneak?
Sneak.
Sneak. SNEAK.
Thank you. I couldn't remember if it's two E's or an E and an A.
Sneak!
Sneak. It's almost like snack, but you put an A in it.
Snickers.
Snickers. Knickers.
Snickers.
$17 for the first one.
Ooh, good
Oh, by
rolls,
the
good
way-
rolls.
By the way, guys, don't forget to pick up Drawful and Head Snatchers on Steam for free right now, because we
Oh.
could play that on
Yeah,
stream.
absolutely. Will do. Give me a second.
I wish my computer was thick enough for that. But also
Drawful,
side fact.
Drawful is a very, very easy game on your computer. It's basically sketch.io.
Oh, nice. My computer has 3 gigabytes. And I don't know
What?
why. I haven't downloaded anything.
How is it?
You should do a defrag or something.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I literally factory reset my computer. Not the other day.
How the
Like-
fuck
Someone
do
say
you...
17?
Okay,
I
17
didn't
it is.
download shit. And I specifically told it not to save the old version of Windows.
But
And
yeah.
what did it do?
It did.
It saved the old version of Windows.
But yeah, John,
Yes.
You follow Rockster for a while, making sure not to get too close and getting a bit of a read of where he goes, what he does. You finally find where he lives. You know the address. And it is indeed in humanist territory. It's in Loring Street.
You want to just go to his house and jump him?
No. Gate crashers, self-included, and as much as my character does not have like a sense of self-preservation, I do.
But what if we didn't?
But yeah, you
But,
can.
like, we still need information from the guy.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing. So it's like once he's outlived his use, we'll consider it, but still kind of need him alive.
Ah, so we can kill him eventually.
Eventually, yes. I figured that was
Great.
the plan.
But yeah, you can.
I would like to commit break law.
You can see that he lives in Loring Street, which is a very well-known humanist territory. Now you will need to prepare for planting the proxy, and I will say you can either try to go while he's asleep, or you can try and do your entrance while he's away, and you will know when he's away.
My plan was to do it while he was away because I do not trust my dice.
Okay. In that case, Lemuria,
Yes.
for the
Yes.
rest of the night, you keep following Nytequist. And
Okay.
unless you want to do anything else, do tell me if you have other plans.
No, really. If this is what I'm being paid to do, then let no one be said that Lemuria is not dedicated to his job.
Okay. I will say you can keep following at a decent. Give me another stealth check just for good measure.
Sure. Let's go in.
Watch this one.
Okay.
Critically fail.
Please don't.
You have advantage, by the way. You can use it if you want.
I'm gonna hold on to that advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a golden ribbon around it and save it forever.
Jesus!
Oh.
Well.
Alternatively.
Amazing.
Oh god.
He just turns around and there's Lemur up in his face. I know what you are!
Actually, are you going to use advantage or not?
I think I might have to.
Or you can narratively fail.
I could narratively fail.
You're cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a tasty little narrative failure, I think.
So, you keep following Nytequist for a while, and it seems everything is going well until you manage to follow him towards an apartment complex. And he looks at you and beckons you. Like, straight up, he just looks you up and goes, "Yeah, come here."
Well, I mean... I guess, sure.
Yes. So, are you shy? I've seen you out of a store. Did you want anything?
Now, this is where I am going to play stupid with my savoir-faire.
Okay.
What am I? Where's my savoir? So, I am good at pretending to be a menial drone. Or menial robot.
Okay.
So, in this instance, I'm going to just sort of go. New user, please input data parameters or something along those lines.
Oh, you're a drone?
New user, please input data parameters.
As this happens, you can see that there's an attempt to interface with your immune system.
Don't know what this means in character.
Basically, someone, considering you're asking for parameters,
He's trying to give me parameters.
is trying to connect with your system to give you parameters.
Okay. I'm going to.
Run in save mode.
I'm going to see what happens.
Okay. Are you going to give him access to your system?
I suppose what I could I don't even know what I can and can't do. Can I just let him have access to the data that came with the shell?
You can, yes. You can just let
Then
him
yeah, I'm going to give him access to the purely physical body.
Okay. You can see that there's your system warns you that there are a number of attempted pings and connections and analysis of your data.
And the fact that I'm in like a 30-year-old children's robot toy. Holy shit, I'm collectible.
Oh.
Which is a problem, because the moment that he realizes this, the moment he reads the various specs of your system, goes, "Oh, I haven't seen something like you in forever," and it tries to pick you up.
I'm going to be Toy Story 2'd.
Yeah. Are you going to let him?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him. I'm just a menial drone. I can't think for myself, can I?
He picks you up and it brings you.
Punch him in the throat.
He brings you up to.
Perfect spy opportunity. He's taking you into his house.
Okay. Can people please stop?
He brings you. He picks you up and starts walking up the stairs and getting into his apartment. And the house of this guy is. Again, when you think corporate spy, you don't really think this. It's just a very normal apartment with very normal stuff and very nerdy stuff as well. You can see a couple of holo posters on the wall with moving.
Any obvious security systems?
No,
Oh.
it's actually
Wow.
a normal apartment in a very common part of town. It's not a high income part of town, but he's clearly doing decently for himself. Because, right, okay, I need to talk with the others about this. Have to write on the forums. Oh, this is great. Didn't come with the wizard hat for this. And you can see him, like, from a moment you can see that he's searching the net for something. He goes, yeah, no models were with the wizard hat.
I'm gonna send out on the group. What is it? What's a little Like,
Or
Yeah, your group chat, yeah.
yeah, a little group chat. Help!
Magpie is just gonna
What's
send
going on?
laughing while crying emoji.
Oh, great! So Magpie has been watching this whole thing.
Yes.
Oh no!
And eventually, he kind of like he keeps checking you out for a while and goes, "Okay, no, I'll need to." But you have a chip. I need to check my chip, and I need to see the specifications of it. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
I'm just praying this is going to be a tomorrow thing because it is like approaching gone midnight.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
gonna send like a default message to Lemuria, like, out of bounds, please return to owner proximity or something like that. That he can like shout out as a standard thing that needs to be done to pretend he's owned by someone.
I am going to respond with that.
as you do. Oh, you still need to roll me a savoir faire, by the way.
Yes, and the savoir-faire is what I was thinking of advantaging on.
If you want, sure.
Because that seems like a much more useful. There we go. There. Oh god, I need something alliterative. Lying lemur. Charisma. Savoir-faire, which I've only got one in. But, yeah.
You can. I will say a 13 for what you're trying to do is pretty okay. If you still want to advantage it, I will allow it.
But you succeeded, so
So I don't have to.
You don't have to, no.
Okay. So instead of advantage, it's more like just a reroll.
Yeah, basically, you can advantage it if it's something you absolutely need to do well. I'm gonna like, if it's in a combat situation or so, like life or death scenario.
Okay.
It's gonna be, but this is just a normal check.
Okay.
just to clarify, if we get given an advantage
You keep it until
We
you
keep
use it.
it?
Yes,
and we declare we want to use it after the roll or before
after
we
the
roll?
roll, you can
After.
declare it after.
Okay.
Let's say it's more like a free reroll rather than a...
Same thing. If you get a disadvantage, I can declare after you roll. This is gonna be a disadvantage, sort of thing. But yeah, as this goes on, give me an awareness check, please.
Okay. Where's the... There we go.
I need to save Lemuria.
Well, that's gonna depend. Awareness.
Yep.
Oop.
As all this goes on, you can see him like working his muse to do things and go, "Oh, Gina farm. Yeah, no, I will do the. I will check the timings on my farms later." And you can see in the apartment there's a little Gina farm, like figure, and you suddenly realize where you've seen Gina farm.
Okay.
It was an ad for a browser game.
Have we been hired to spy on someone in the game?
It was like Gina Farm. Apparently, it was just. Do you remember Farmville?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
It was so. It's something along those lines. It's just this.
Oh, I hate it.
So I
you.
spent the evening tailing around a fucking nerd because someone thought they were up to something in Farmville.
You don't know yet. You just know that Genofarm, which is apparently the corporation this guy worked in, is a browser. Maybe it works for a browser game. You don't know.
You're right, I don't know. Does anyone on the chat perchance have access to the internet?
And
By chat, I mean, like, they're the players.
Oh.
while this is going on,
What are you asking for?
I'm asking if anyone can do a very quick search of Gina Farm to confirm a horrible suspicion.
I played
I will
Uniform.
send the Wikipedia page over.
Nice.
You know what annoys me deeply? I can think about my character and I fully believe Panda probably plays that.
yeah, most probably. But
That
yeah,
and computer solitaire.
as this happens, you start spouting your out of bounds, return me to my owner line, and it turns around. Oh fuck! Oh, so you have an owner?
Yes.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm gonna send a message to Magpie informing her that her address has been used for this.
Oh no.
Because it would make sense for someone like Magpie to own a droid like that.
I feel like Magpie might even have like one of the other collectibles somewhere in her flat. But she doesn't know about it because she's not into collectibles, she's just into like
Into the drones. Yeah.
Yes.
You've got the bloody. You've got the full, the double pack of King Julian and Maurice.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Give me a second, because I need to roll for this, because he's a
Sugar
nerd.
Glider and Lemur, amazing.
Shit. As you keep saying that, you can see his eyes, and Lemuria, you can read people well. Like,
I'm rather good at reading people, yes.
Disappointed.
you see conflict in his expression. Like you can see him pacing around the room and going, I mean, yeah, I should probably, but it's such a good piece.
Is there any way I could, like, turn around clumsily and have my tail knock over something fragile?
You know, as
Just to
one
help
does.
him along with this little dilemma.
Give me, I will say, give me a bluff roll,
Okay.
because you're trying to act as if you're not really doing this on purpose.
just like an old malfunctioning little.
Yeah.
If you don't return me to my owner, I act out.
Let's see. You kind of turn around, sort of malfunctioning, making weird noises, and with your tail, you the same genofarm thing that you seen earlier. You kind of knock it, and say, "Oh shit!" and he tries to go and collect it, and it's gonna be difficult because he's not that athletic. He actually manages it. Like, he leans forward, he catches this thing, like, at the last moment, going, just shut down.
I stop walking slowly into the sofa and like just lean forward slightly.
He picks you up again, and you see, you can feel him starting to check for switches and the thing and the port to check your ship to see where the damage is.
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, this is where, like, I'm going to have to, I don't know.
I would like to push forward a message to True Lumia to him. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do?
If Lemuria lets you, yes.
Probably take over my vocal cords if you want.
Yeah, if Lemuria lets you, you can.
Are you letting me?
Yes!
I sound very human, right, Jerry? Otherwise I wouldn't be allowed
Yeah,
to
you
be
sound
it.
pretty human.
Good evening.
Hello?
I believe you have found my missing friend.
Oh, it's yours?
Yes, indeed.
It seemed to be malfunctioning. I was just trying to check if something was wrong with it. I just found this model.
His, a friend of mine is trying to upgrade him, and it took me a bit to convince them that it was not the best idea.
Was trying to upgrade? It's a collectible piece. Why would?
Exactly.
Oh, is that why the wizard art is there?
Sadly.
Oh fuck.
Wow, are you talking shit about me?
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was a special edition model or something.
No, no such luck.
Oh,
It is just a friend trying to do a good thing, but not really.
yeah, no, I know that. I'm sorry. Is there any way, do you want the model back?
I would really like the model back. It was my mother's.
Oh, yeah, no, sure. Listen, just give me time to eat and I'll. I just came out from work. Give me time to eat and I'll bring it in.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Just drop me an address.
Yeah, you can give mine.
And I will give the magpie's address.
Okay, you give Magpie's address, I guess. Right,
Magpie doesn't know about this, by the way.
I send you a message saying you were used as a reference to save Lemuria.
Oh,
and
Also, Magpie,
yes.
knowing that your character is a sleepy, lazy bit, are you planning to sleep in one of the extra rooms in the mansion tonight?
Yeah, probably.
That
And Nytequist goes, well, all right, Van. Want to save my contact? So, you know, if there's any sort of reward or something as well. I'm sorry, I'm horrible. I know, it's just cash is being tight lately.
How much was I being paid for this?
600.
300.
300 each.
Like, if I can get this awkward situation over with, I'll happily part with 100 credits.
How about this? I'll meet you at a bar somewhere in between our locations, and I'll forward you 50 credits for your trouble.
Yeah, that will be great. Okay, Deal. I'm sorry. It's been a very very long day. It's been like I had a really weird shift, and
No, I understand. I
It seems like our party gets scammed a lot.
I'm currently tied up in other business, but I'll send one of my droids to come collect him.
okay, yeah, sure, absolutely.
And I will meet that guy in that bar and pick up Lemuria.
It
Okay.
takes
Panda. We
Yes?
don't get scammed. I scammed myself.
You scammed
I
yourself.
scammed myself.
Then the guy
into the
scams
situation.
Nana for 50 credits.
That I will be refunded for.
Yes.
uh
And everyone was scammed by Dennis, and Panda just kind of accepted it before Dennis tried to scam them.
yeah. You meet like the Nytequist goes over and Lemuria as he as he takes you into his car to get to the bar, you can hear him over the phone going, "Yeah, no, it was such a nice model. Apparently, it's from someone's mother model, and then someone tried to modify it. Yeah, I'm going to drop it off. At least I'm getting something out of it. I kind of feel bad about it too, but I was about to keep it. I really wanted to check it out. It's really fancy. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, okay. So, how about next week for our meeting on Shadow Brokers? Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, no, that asshole, I completely swindled him. You'll see, I got plans for this session. It's gonna be fun, and no, you
Then
see,
he gets to the bar.
you get to the bar and you see him, and he's dressed in normal clothes. He is a pretty nice looking guy. Yes, hello, this is David.
I'm gonna stand up from that little awkward seat in the corner I found myself in.
Oh, you must be the drone for this little guy, and he holds Lemuria up.
Confirmed.
Yeah, here you are. Still sorry about the whole thing. It just kind of followed me around, and
Your aid is greatly appreciated.
thank you. It's nothing really.
Please authenticate to receive payment.
Sure. And he sends you his ID, which is not Nytequist apparently, but it's David Famar.
Back door.
Okay.
Okay.
I, as a hacker, have the ability to once in a while install a backdoor into a system I obtain access to remotely access it again at any point I choose.
Yeah, that's the proxy that you were using before, when we were trying to get to Rockstar, right?
Yeah, that's what I need the proxy for to do by Rockstar, but the proxy is not installed yet, so I can use my backdoor for now to get access to our target.
Yes,
For this
but he has no implants. Only the muse.
Shoot. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't backdoor a muse.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any other toys on him?
No, he doesn't. There's a car outside if you want to hack that.
I'm not gonna backdoor a bloody car. No, I'll just forward the payment, take Lemuria, and start walking out.
Okay. He just thanks you for paying us. Oh,
Have a pleasant evening, sir.
you too. He stays there. Drinks something before going away, and yeah, Lemuria, you're back with Nano.
I'll put him on my shoulder.
How generous of you.
Can we just get him a harness he could be attached to you on?
It doesn't need to be attached. He's more than capable of balancing himself.
I know.
So, is anyone looking into Genofarm?
I send a wiki to my
Yes.
darling friend.
It's
Panda is grinding with Janine.
it's easy to see.
Magpie is still horrified in the corner.
The wings have gone away.
They did.
She
In a
is
very
shocked.
But the memory never will.
Exactly.
Magpie, are you okay?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Next time I test with bone shaping magic, I'll just stay in the lab.
It's okay.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
damaged, Lemuria?
I'm fine. However, there's I'm not sure we're actually being contracted to keep physical tabs on this person. I'm starting to think they wanted us to keep tabs on him in a fucking MMO.
Oh, that would feel so dumb.
Mm.
Has
Yeah.
competitive gaming become that bad?
oh god, yes. But
I'm going to recite to everyone the various conversations that I overhear.
Okay.
This makes so much sense and I hate it.
I believe we might have to reconvene with the client to clarify then. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Let's hope we never have to go through that situation again. And on hindsight, I've just realised it would have worked so much better if I pretended to be my own owner, speaking through the voice box.
it could be an idea, yes.
I'm the one with the stupidly high charisma.
You could have done that, but
Yeah,
Yep.
I totally could have. I've just realised what I've forgotten to do.
what?
I wasn't here for the level up.
Yeah, I didn't level up yet.
Yeah, we need to
Don't know how
solve
to.
level ups, don't worry.
Okay.
Level up is
Housekeeping.
gonna happen at the end of the session, most likely.
Yeah. But yeah.
In which Panda became a little more broken.
You managed to recover Lemuria, and I will say this is gonna be it for tonight. As in, for the night of 7th.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I
no,
was about to say,
Well,
whoa.
No,
Oh, that was early.
It was an end of session. This is gonna be it. Don't worry. It was just.
Don't do that to us!
Very concerned.
I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, you go back to your respective homes and you settle down for the night and try to forget certain things. Magpie?
Yes.
I'm gonna sigh heavily, clear out the 7 books that my charge left on their bed when they fell asleep, put bookmarks in each of them, and put them away again.
Okay.
And then go to my docking station.
Okay.
I'm going to be staring up at the ceiling for a little while. trying desperately to just feel tired.
Oh. I mean, your battery is going down.
Yeah,
Are you
but
not powering down, Lemuria?
guess I am.
Is there something wrong with your docking station?
No, it's absolutely fine. It's the best docking station a wizard could hope for.
I believe I detect sarcasm.
Go to bed, Nano.
Very well.
Oh. But
And
yeah,
I dock.
you dock and Lemuria, you still feel a bit of a pull as you dock. It's a pull that you know from before. You don't know what's going on, but you know that that connection is still there. You're still there somewhere.
So, I do have a soul.
Apparently.
Well, that's the next avenue of investigation. Is my last conscious thought.
Yeah. As you power down and you sleep.
Enjoy the mini death.
Yay, mini death.
Yay!
The night passes uneventfully, and Naughty Mouse. Leon?
Yeah. No.
Asher,
Oh, Jesus Christ, what? I just said it was just my turn.
Leon?
Leon.
Asher,
I am so resisting.
John?
Every time.
Dead
Naughty
man.
Mouse!
Eel boy.
Doo-doo!
Well,
Whoa. Shit. Are you? Are you really here?
right.
So to everyone viewing this, Naughty Mouse's mic isn't working.
Oh. Okay.
They
Alright.
just started typing in the Discord.
Well, he could have told us.
But
He's
it's
just
working
dead.
until now.
Anyways, if that's the case, I will say we're gonna go on break. And we're gonna be back in a while. In about half an hour, we're gonna go, eat, have some bio, something like that. And we're gonna be back in a bit.
Is this a sexy enough voice for y'all?
I
Give me
hope so.
advantage.
I mean, it might be, but is it $3 sexy?
Is it $3 sexy?
Yay!
Okay, we can continue playing for a little bit longer.
We can, yes.
It was funny because you're like, so, John, I'm like, yes, and I don't see the green circle. I was like, yeah.
Right, John,
Yes.
are you sending your usual reports to your to the client? You're the one that took the job.
Does John know about any of the shit that just happened?
Nano updates everybody on everything.
Same
You should
with
know that
Santa.
by now.
Okay, John is going to send for clarification.
And what are you going to send?
What? Asking for a clarification of what business secrets are you particularly worried about? At least, like, what? If you can't specify what secrets, what genre of secrets, or like what branch of the company? is the one being attacked or
Where's the
espionaged.
plan go? Research and development.
Research and development.
Related to this particular game, John?
Research and development or agriculture, maybe?
It's,
Because it's like Geno farming, right?
Geno Farm
It's
is
like a farm.
Geno Farm is the name of a company, and you've been there's been this link on the group chat of a wiki of Geno Farm, which is basically Farmville only in 2070, and it's clearly like
But like it's a farming game though, right?
Yeah, it's a farming
We're talking
game.
about. So is it research and developing for agriculture?
uh,
I don't think it's that involved. Like, this isn't Farming Simulator 2070.
it's more like genetic research.
On flora or fauna?
Fauna.
What type of fauna?
Why so many questions? You are the one. I'm the one contracting you. What have you found out about Nytequist?
That he's been playing a damn MMO.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
A multimedia online game.
Yeah, no, I know what a MMO is.
Spells it out
Just. But what else does he do during the day? Like, what's his? This is what I got you. What I hired you for. Like, to see if
He
there's.
works a second job. He works a second job selling implants and the like. He has nerd friends that he hangs out with and LARPs with. Honestly didn't expect to be watching a LARPer, but so be it.
Not notoriously
but-
well known for their cunning lava.
And he's a normal guy. I just
Why is
well,
he
normal
suspect?
is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, he's just not. He doesn't seem like a suspect. He just seems like a bit of a nerd, and I don't see why you.
There are no
I'm surprised by
indicators
him.
of him living above his standard either. So if he's earning out of selling stuff,
We can't find any sort of indication that he's getting anything from selling secrets. He'd live in a nicer area. He works 2 jobs, and that reflects how he's living and how he's living.
What's the second job?
I don't-
Oh shit!
that was because we know that Leon sometimes misses social clues. That was over enthusiasm, Leon. That was a slip of the character.
Yeah, it was.
I know, and I didn't hear what the slip of the character was.
When you say he works a second job, right?
Yeah.
The guy went, "What's the second job?" and then kind of just cut himself off.
Well, from what we've seen, you're the second job.
Oh!
Yo,
you can't even come back from that. Jesus Christ!
throwing shade. Wow.
Client's gonna need to corpus make sure recover from that.
Boom.
Oh dear!
Fucking
Oh, that
headshot.
was
Nice.
What else? You're banned. Go home. That was mean.
I already said he worked a second job selling implants. Did they miss that?
No, you didn't. Just like, oh, that was. Whew.
yeah. Okay, there's a bit of a silence at that, and going, yeah, always been, and that's why. Okay, listen, all right. Listen up. There might be details that we need to discuss. Very important details
What kind of
here. Details that we might be better off discussing in person with your team?
We all ping into a group chat. Hello, 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 hello,
Hello.
hello.
No, John. No, John's not gonna do that quite yet. He's so slow on this.
Listen, I'm gonna pay you, okay? This is the most important thing. The money is there, I swear. Hell, there might be extra.
Okay, I'm listening.
4 people children and went, money! I'm listening.
Money?
Can we meet
We've
tomorrow?
already established that. I think Magpie. Magpie listens in on John's conversations. That depends on what time tomorrow.
What do you mean? Depends on what time.
I have a prior engagement that I need to be at, and it's a flexible time. But needless to say, it'll be later in the day, so maybe an early appointment.
I will say 10 a.m. with the rest of your group.
That sounds reasonable.
Magpie chuckles a little bit.
So
I just want to clarify, Nana listens in on conversations. Magpie can only listen in when she's in the vicinity with Nana.
Okay.
Just to
What do you
clarify. I'm not broadcasting everything.
So,
I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure which one was listening in.
I am, always. With everyone.
Time during John's long talk with Goodman.
Oh yeah, Magpie was listening in to that.
Yeah, because we work together.
And I couldn't remember which one had the connection. Now I remember. Okay, it's Nano.
So listen, it's just this is a very delicate situation, and I'm still the one employing you.
Situation? How the hell is this dangerous?
It's not dangerous. It's delicate. Delicate, dangerous. I mean, you could say dangerous in a way, but mostly to me, it's long story. But still,
Jerry, what do I know about our client?
nothing much. You just know that they.
I want us to research their social presence, their online social media presence thing.
You can't really find much. As in, you find stuff about Genofarm, but you
Does
don't
he
find-
play his own game?
The thing is, it doesn't seem like it's his game. From what you can see, even a cursory research on Genofarm, it's tied to one of those probably East European, Russian game devs.
Mm-hmm. John, do me a favor. Ask how good his Russian is.
Real quick question. Just out of nowhere.
Yes?
How good's your Russian?
Why?
I'm gonna forward John the information about the actual owners of the Geofarm.
Or just in case, we need to speak in some form of secondary language. You never know who's listening in.
No, I don't think it's gonna be. Listen, just meet me tomorrow, okay?
No, I just how good's your Russian?
I don't know any Russian. Why will I know Russian?
Because the actual genofarming developers are based out of Eastern Europe.
Yes, I know.
know.
Listen. As I said, there might be details that we need to discuss. I am paying you.
Tell him it's gonna be extra.
You're not listening to me when I
I am paying you. Everything's gonna be fine. Just listen. I need to speak with you about Nytequist and everything. Oh, by the way,
How
John.
are you listening?
Uh-oh.
Your
John put
sounds
on a
like
big
you're
boy
legit.
voice.
John, by the way, from the previous interaction with Nano, if Nano told you, which Nano always does, from what I understand.
Unless specifically said so, not so, I'm always sharing. Mission-related things.
Nytequist doesn't seem to be the real name of his character.
No shit.
Is Nytequist's player name?
He is the one that's been identified as Nytequist, so we know we're on the same page on who we're talking about.
Yeah, but as in,
Yes, but if he's claiming he's stealing corporate secrets, he should know his proper name, because you don't work under your screen handle.
And I'm getting there.
Yeah, but Nano does not understand social grace.
listen, we need to talk about this, and we need to share some details. And I swear, the contract is fine. You're gonna get paid. I promise. Just, I need help here.
Do we need to announce our clients to the Martis Corp for identity fraud and or possible threaded corporate secrets themselves? Because they're pretending
John's gonna send back a message. Give me a second. And then he's gonna verbally to him. You know, it sounds like you're just pulling us around. Because I don't even think you know who this guy really is in real life. Cause Nytequist isn't his actual name.
Okay, I'm not. First thing first, pulling you around is not exactly true. I am paying you. The contract is valid. I am paying. Just.
There's not money in my hand, so you're not paying
The
shit. What?
The contract is only as valid as the name's put on it, and I don't think you're using the correct name. So,
Okay, listen.
yeah.
As I said, I need help. I'm gonna throw 100 extra each.
Well, that's
Question.
gonna be happy.
I may have to talk with my party, but it's worth considering.
Make it 150.
Magpie, shut up, because you get 300.
But, you know, it's working with people who, could be subject to identity fraud. It kind of
Stop!
puts a damper on our integrity and how people see us.
It's not identity fraud. It's a very common name.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. I'm sure of it.
Is he claiming to be a specific person under that name?
You know, something that's easily fact-checkable.
It's just
I was in his social media, right?
Just meet me tomorrow and everything will be clear. I just need some help. That's all I'm asking.
Why do you need
Okay.
help?
Right, see you tomorrow.
I'm gonna meet this man
Sounds
tomorrow,
good.
and I'm gonna have an entire list of all the rules and regulations he broke that he's now eligible for.
This guy's gonna get shafted.
Sounds good. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And then the conversation hangs up, and does John know the address of the guy known as Nytequist?
I will say yes at this point. You will know that.
All right, John's gonna go and knock on his door.
Play both sides. I like it. Would you like me to come along too?
You might not leave if you go again.
It's quite late because I will say this happens after Nytequist gives back Lemuria.
Yeah,
You
but
were
he's
also
guaranteed to do
lurking
that.
outside a certain someone's apartment.
Yes, but I'm not going to go there until when he's away doing his humanist first business. So it's not like I'm actively staking out the house. I just needed to. I wanted to get visual verification that that is his dwelling, so I know what to break into later.
Okay. I trust you.
All right, so
You.
he's kind of put the mark on the map of here's the spot. I can come back to it later, and he's going to go into and knock on Nytequist's door.
It takes a while, and he lives in a condo, so you buzz the door. And after a while, the rest was, yeah. I was sleeping.
Hi,
What the fuck is it?
Hi, I've been contracted to spy on you.
The fuck?
My name's John. I believe you go by Nytequist online.
That's my shadow broker name.
Yeah, I think there's some things you might want to know. May I come in?
Sure.
Thank
But
you.
the door passes up and he opens the door and you enter the same apartment, like this really kind of quaint apartment. Want something to drink? It's fucking 1 a.m. and
No, I'm not going to be here for long. I just needed to ask you questions because I just realized I've been contracted by a dick.
what? Okay, you're John. John from what? MCMP? Or John from?
John from ARC. I'm a freelancer.
As you mentioned that, his eyes kind of wide. And, oh, a freelancer.
He's a fanboy.
Yes.
Oh, they're both fanboys.
That's not of a mercenary. One of the drawbacks of mercenary is there's a fan club.
I forgot to tell y'all that the other guy was a fanboy as well. He's a weeb for us, not just anime, for us.
And goes, oh, why would the freelancer want anything to do with us? Like, what's going on?
Well, here's the thing. I have been contracted. Well, my team has been contracted. There's 5 of us, really. But I'm the one who initially took the job. Originally the job was posted that we were to look after you and spy on you to see any sort of signs of corporate espionage. We then later realized you're not a corporate spy.
I mean, not in real life. No, I'm just a clerk at a parts shop.
Oh, did he just?
What do you mean
Did he
not in real
genuinely
life?
just go? Well, not in. I mean, yes, I'm not a spy.
What do you mean by not in real life?
I mean, I play shadow brokers. It's kind of what you
I'm
do.
not quite familiar with what Shadow Brokers is.
It's a lovely augmented reality game, like augmented reality role-playing game. I know it might sound silly to people like you, just it's some good fun. You get to look all fancy and edgy, and participate in really noir activities and all. Just some fun.
Yeah, but what's the goal of the game? I guess like
Role playing, just creating a story.
and your role in this story is as a corporate spy?
I'm an information broker, so in the story, I have dealings with all various people, and sometimes I come across secrets that I then sell to other people that might be interested, from plans and stuff like that.
So you mean to tell me that I was contracted to look after someone about their video game character? Good. Okay.
I
Okay.
don't know. You're the one telling me that I was spied upon. This is really fucking weird.
Do you know anything about genofarming?
It's a browser game.
Or like someone claiming to be, or claiming to go under the name genofarming, I should say.
No, I no one goes under the name Xenoform. Why would you do that? It's just a fucking browser game.
That was my contractor's name.
You're contracted by Xenoform?
Well, he's
I
close
should
to
have known that I should have trusted the fucking Russian developers.
Well, the thing is, the guy doesn't speak a lick of Russian.
He doesn't?
He doesn't.
Oh.
Well, that was racist. Don't you feel dumb?
And surprised to learn that you have a second job. Of all things.
I don't have 2 jobs. I have only 1.
Well, I think he seems to think that your shadow broker is a job, or was the original job.
This is really,
For a
really
while we
weird.
were- Yeah. Do you know who all the people you play with are? Or
I mean, there's a lot of us. We just write on the forums. Sometimes we do some meetings. I don't know everyone. But not personally, at the very least.
Any stalkers?
Not that I'm
is
aware
there,
of.
I guess you're not here.
I'm only in John's head.
Yeah.
But so I guess, do you keep like a log? You said you work as an information broker. Do you keep a log of all the information you've?
It's all stuff in character. It's really nothing important. Like, it's important to us because, role playing, but it's...
But like, have you seen anyone, like any deals? I guess that you've made that might have pissed someone off.
No, not at this moment. We are actually going through a bit of a calm spot in the narrative.
Who was the last person in the narrative you screwed over?
Well, given the climate, the economic climate we're in, wouldn't exactly be surprised if that kind of boiled over. A lot of people are known to screw over clients, jack prices when they shouldn't. When's the last time you screwed someone over?
I don't. I try to play this.
You don't?
No, I tried.
Dude, I'm not a cop.
No, I know, but aside from the fact that
I'm just trying to see who could be
no, I get.
contracted.
I get that, but the thing is, my character is a really kind of anti-hero sort of guy. It's not jacking up prices for
What
anyone.
type of anti-hero? Like the 90s anti-hero, or like the
More, I will say more 2020, is good, just doesn't do things always in the law, but doesn't screw over people that he's trying to help. I mean, I screwed over the other faction. I've won the extra corp one, but they are the bad guys. It's normal.
Do you have a copy of the log that you keep for it?
I do, yes. I have all the various.
Would you mind sharing a copy with me?
Sure. You can play it too. It's a real fun.
Yeah, it's real fun. It's real fun.
He is going to fanboy to his friends that he met an actual mercenary, isn't he?
Most probably, yes. And it shows you the various logs, and it's really fucking edgy. Like, it's 20
like,
steps over the
Midnight
limit of
Before the
cringy. Yeah. Like, there's, and you can see that there's a lot of work put into this. Like, a lot of lore, a lot of various dealings, a lot of people actually playing too.
Nano is fighting the urge to give pointers on its note-taking skills.
Well, at least you have a hobby. It's not destructive. I feel. Yeah, it's like.
Let the man sleep, John.
John is disgusted.
Can I keep a copy of this?
Sure. I can give you my Muse address.
No.
You're not even. That'd be a good idea, just in case I need to.
Sure.
Contact you
It
again.
gives you his contact.
Thanks.
Does it match up with the contact I have received?
Yeah, it matches.
Okay. Just double checking that we're not being like.
Triple played or something.
Exactly.
Kind of shit is this?
Like we are in the
Thanks.
middle of espionage upon espionage upon espionage.
Like, thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, no, it gives you a contact and goes, yeah, if you need anything, just give me a call.
This guy has had the weirdest day ever.
You really did.
You don't say.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. I'll let you sleep.
Thank you. Sure you don't want to be or something?
Oh, John's gonna give like a low chuckle. It's tempting.
Next time?
But... Sure, next time.
Alright, well, good night, man.
Good night. And he's gonna give him a wave and like walk out the door and close behind him.
Okay.
And then once he's done, he's just gonna shake his head like, I cannot believe that we got contracted to be part of a game.
But yeah, with that, I would say we're gonna go on break.
Sorry.
No, so what were you saying?
I was just saying which rich idiot hired actual mercenaries to impress his digital friends.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna go on break. We're gonna be back in about half an hour. Then we're gonna go on for a while and finish the session. And we'll see you later.
You guys wait
Bye-bye.
and see. We are gonna be paid extra to show up guns blazing at one of these meetings.
Hey, better not be.
Fucking pow pow. Pow pow pow.
Laters.
Bye bye.
But
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.